would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it...
Hey friends, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be going through my closet and getting rid of any pieces that I no longer wear, need, or use. We're just going to be going through my side of the closet today. My husband recently went through his clothes and got rid of everything that he doesn't want and or doesn't wear. So his side doesn't really need much TLC, but my side really needs some work. Anything that I decide to get rid of today, I will be listing on Poshmark. So I will put the link to my Poshmark down in the description box in case any of you are interested in checking it out. I will also have a few pairs of my husband's jeans on there in case your husband is in the market for a new pair of jeans. This is going to be the second video in my decluttering series here on YouTube. My first one was my pantry makeover video that I posted just recently. So if you missed that, go ahead and check that video out as well. And I do also have a short that is already filmed that I will be posting later on this week as well that will be part of this series. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series. It's been so nice to freshen up some spaces in my home that really need it and to be able to give you guys some motivation to go through some of your own spaces as well. So let's just go ahead, sort through all this clothes, and get this closet taken care of.
Maybe I'm just too weak, maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that
So at this point, I have pulled all of my clothes out of the closet aside from my shoes, and I have gone through all of my pants and bottoms. So I have a pile of like things I definitely know I'm going to keep, things I have for maternity, sports things like golfing skirts and fishing shorts, things like that, things I want to try on because I do like them, but I just don't wear them because I have not found an outfit that I feel like works with them. And then over here out of view is a pile of things I want to get rid of. All of this is just stuff that was hanging up in my closet. And I feel like it looks a little bit crazy and I feel a little bit overwhelmed. But I also think that that is exactly why we need to do this, because I should not have this much stuff. Like, this is not my husband and I, this is just me. And this feels like overconsumption. And I need to thin it down because there's no way that I'm going to wear all of this stuff. So I'm going to pick through every piece, touch everything, and just decide truly what I know I will wear, what I know I won't wear, and then throw some items aside to try on and try to make outfits with to see if I find an outfit I can wear it with, if I will wear it. So let's go ahead and continue.
you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
So I'm sure you guys have noticed the numbers in the top left-hand side of the screen. I thought it would be funny to go ahead and count all of the items I had hanging in my side of the closet. And spoiler alert, it was a lot. I really needed to go through my clothes. But it did remind me of a funny story that I thought I would quickly share with you guys. Back when my husband and I first moved in together, we had this big closet in our apartment that had a separation piece down the middle, so each of us had our own bar that we could hang our tops on. And just a few months after we moved in together, my husband went on deployment and he was gone for a little over 7 months. During that time that my husband was deployed, the bar that he had hung all of his shirts on had fallen down. Not once, not twice, but 5 times. And I will never forget the feeling. I was sitting down in the living room and I heard that shirt rack fall down for the 5th time, and I was so frustrated because he had, and I counted, 109 shirts. That is a lot of shirts. And To give him a little credit here, my husband is not the type of person who goes through and frequently gets rid of things that he doesn't wear or use. A lot of these shirts didn't even fit him anymore, but he truly just didn't have the time to sort through his clothes and get rid of things. So I give him a little bit of credit there, but I did get so frustrated that I went to Lowe's and I bought metal brackets to hold his shirt bar up because that was the part that was failing. And I didn't have an issue again after that, thank goodness. But I still think of that every single time I'm putting laundry away or going through and decluttering our clothes. And it just gives me a little bit of a laugh. But I definitely have more than that hanging in my side of the closet now, so I'm a little bit of a hypocrite here. But I also have dresses and hoodies, things like that hanging up in my closet where when his fell down, it was truly all just t-shirts. So I feel like I deserve a little bit of forgiveness in that area, I guess. It's just a little bit of a funny story I thought I would share with you guys.
Sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life.
Alright, we're hanging clothes back into the closet now. I have always kept my closet in a color-coded fashion. My husband also picked that up after moving in with me, so his side is also color-coded, which you probably saw at the beginning of this video. When I first moved into this house, I thought I was going to be able to keep all of my shirts on the right-hand side of the closet and then do flannels, jackets, and dresses on the back side. That did not work, and it made my closet seem super messy and cluttered, and I had a hard time finding anything when it was like that. So this time around, I decided I'm going to follow ROYGBIV like I normally do, and if you're not familiar with what that means, it just stands for red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, violet. And then I do all of my neutrals at the very tail end of that. So starting at the door, we start with our reds and just go through the color system, ending with our neutrals on the back bar, and I really, really love the way that this turned out. I did think about separating my clothes based on what they were, so keeping my dresses all in one area and color coding that, etc., but I just have never had an issue finding anything if I color code it correctly. So if I'm looking for a blue hoodie, I just look in the blues and I can find it easily. And I think that trying to change that system will just mess with my brain and I won't be able to find anything. So I'm keeping it the way that it is. I think visually it's super satisfying and easy for me to find things. And I think it looks really, really great at the end. So this is my hanger of accessories. I just went through this not that long ago and got rid of all the things that I do not use. So everything that is left on here is all stuff that I do cycle through frequently. And I also have another belt kind of like this that is black. So I need to find that and get it on here, but I'm not gonna go through this. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it right in. have always had a really large shoe collection. When we lived in California, at the very end of our upstairs hallway, there was this giant closet. I think it was for linens, but it was a walk-in closet, and it ended up becoming my dress, jacket, and shoe room. I love that. I miss it sometimes. It was so nice having that. If I can find a picture of it, I will put it here on the screen. But I think just living in Oregon too, you get used to having 1.5 million pairs of shoes for the 1.5 million different seasons and weather that we experience here. So I don't think that it is ridiculous to have so many, but I don't need this many. So I do thin out my shoe collection just a little bit here. Just keep the staple pieces that I need and get rid of the rest.
Like you can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better.
I am now trying on some of the pieces that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep or not and trying to make outfits with them. I did film this in portrait mode instead of landscape. I had just filmed a short right before this and didn't think to flip my tripod over, so I'm sorry it looks a little bit different than the rest of the video, but I thought I would keep it in anyway so you guys could just see kind of the process I go through when trying on pieces to see if I want to keep them or not. I generally will try to put them on with a piece I wear a lot so that I can see, is this going to be a piece that I will use frequently with other pieces I already wear frequently? Or do I just think, you know, this isn't something I'm going to grab for, let's just go ahead and let someone else love it. So I did get rid of a lot of these pieces. Like I said earlier, they will be listed on my Poshmark. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you made it this far, leave your favorite shoe emoji down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breathe.